I hope people know what I do now. Camila's wedding in the venue.
Don't be friends with a Brazilian.
When you're leaving, just make sure you have your phone.
Good morning, everybody. It is a new day today. Last night we stayed till really late at the Jimmy Choo event, so Christina and I were like half asleep, not very sociable on the train because we were just like so tired since we got up yesterday at like 6-7 to get up and get like loads of things done. I'm now in my pajama, as you can see, still rocking this Intimissimi floral green pajama. I think it's like so autumnal. I don't know why that one is kind of like taken up a little bit. There we go. It is 7:30 in the morning. My necklaces got tangled. That's how hard I slept, but it was very comfy, and I love sleeping in the winter in like cotton pajamas. That's what I think is the most important thing. Then I am going to town with Chris. We're gonna get some like errands, do a bit of shopping, and do some work, and eat food.
Stefan, who's your favorite tetka Tamara? How can Christina be your favorite tetka Tamara? She is
She's your girlfriend.
She's your girlfriend, okay.
First things first, we just got to get some coffees. What are you having, Chris?
Oat milk latte,
Me too.
as always.
I wonder if Dushan's gonna be jealous because he discovered oat milk this year. And
We all discovered oat milk this year.
no, not me. I don't think so.
Well, we drank it last year as well, but
Yeah, I love oat milk. Anyway, so we're just waiting for our coffees and then we're gonna go and do some work. Coffees are here, and that basically means that the most important part of the morning is done. Now, what's next?
we shop.
Yes, we need to do some shopping this morning, which is kind of work related, of course. I mean, like, it's not like we ever shop for different reasons. Just kidding. We're gonna shop, but first I think we should have breakfast, Chris.
Let's go. I don't know. Where do you want to go eat?
What would you like to eat?
Well, I'm good with acai with some avocado toast.
I think I'm in for that as well. Let's go and find a cute place. Okay, we found like a super cute place for breakfast. I will show you. Christina and I literally ordered exactly the same breakfast, including the drink, which I will show you in a moment. And today is kind of, well, actually, this whole week is kind of like a crazy week because we are preparing a lot of content for the last few weeks of 2018, and the end of the year is always kind of weird in the influencer world. Like, Christmas is a very busy period, but also November, like preparing for Black Friday guides, like shopping guides, Christmas gift guides, like all that sort of stuff that you might not even think about, but Christina and I are working so hard on. We're filming a lot of videos, we're doing some shopping, and yeah, nothing crazy. I mean, I really enjoy this kind of period, but I'm that crazy person that always enjoyed the exam period at uni as well, so that's a bit weird. I was just doing an Insta story telling you guys about the new redesign of my blog, which you can't sadly see that well on the phone, but you can see on the desktop. So I have linked it below, but it is theglamandglitter.com. Basically, I have this new blog post from Arizona that Dushan and I worked so hard on, and it's not a sponsored post or anything like that. I'm not like pushing it just so you guys can see it, but we genuinely worked really hard on these images. I think they're very different to anything else, and I would love it if you guys would check it out, as well as the general blog. So let me know what you think. You can either comment on the blog, that means a lot to me, and I always read every single comment. I was just chatting to Christina about my last vlog. So it was like 3 or 4 days of us together working, and there were a lot of comments from you guys saying that Christina was rude and abrupt, and like that she's always like making weird comments and shouting. There's a lot of things we don't know about Christina, but like anyway, we've been working together for a year and a half, more than a year and a half now, I think, something like that. And the thing is, we were never friends before we started working together, so we became friends through this, and that's something that I'm very grateful for. We are very different. She is quite moody often, and very different to me in terms of like being very realistic, whereas I'm a dreamer and always like thinking like everything is pink and fluffy. She's very realistic and very like feet to the ground, which is something that I need in my life. It's true that she's quite sarcastic and has like a dark sense of humor, but it's how we balance each other. So I often say that it's good to have someone that's that cop, like you know, like the good cop, bad cop combination, and that's how we work. Like if we're in a meeting or somewhere, and I would always, like, people ask me often for things, and I'm always like, yeah, like, I'd sign my life away, but she's the one who says, like, no, Tamara, like, she protects me, and she's very, like, real, which is something that I need in this day in life, basically.
I got you.
Got my back.
Need not worry. Tam, are you gonna show me your outfit?
Indeed. I actually am wearing for the first time ever this cozy teddy bear coat. I think the teddy bear coat is like the ultimate trend this season, but the rest is very casual and cozy as well, kind of like keeping it with the gray tones. So it's a Max Mara coat, like a cashmere knit with a huge turtleneck. I love that so much.
You look super cozy.
Oh, I feel so warm. I feel like I didn't get out from bed, like I took my duvet and I'm kind of going around like that. This Fendi Can I bag. My favorite jeans of all time that are kind of a little bit big now, but still kind of going strong. And the Fireball by Louis Vuitton. You have them as well, right, Chris?
Yeah, I do. With gold.
Yes.
They're actually like my favorite shoes ever.
Really? Oh, I love mine as well. So yeah, I got my jewelry as standard. I will link everything below for you guys to see. My necklaces, and that's it. Now let's go and shop because the shops are now finally open. By the way, guys, today I received the most divine candle in the world. This is my first ever Fornasetti candle, and that might not mean a lot to you, but I've been wanting one of these for so long, and this one smells like amber, which is my favorite, all-time favorite scent. I love it so much, so now it's sitting on my office, kind of like where my desk is. In this other corner, I've got this big Roja candle that you might remember because I received ages ago from my friend Sandra, but also this new candle, which is from a brand that I cannot pronounce, but it's called... Okay, shall we try this? Something like, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna insert a name here. Then I have a picture frame here at the back which says, you got this, my rings, because sometimes I remove them when I'm typing. And I also received this Cool Tea diffuser, which I'm gonna place in my bedroom because it's like coconut scent, and that's like perfect for my bedroom, I think. This is a limited edition candle. I think it's limited edition. I don't know if it's limited, but it smells like Christmas, so I would think, unless you are like me and you love festive season, so you would buy a Christmas candle even in July, but you know, don't judge. Also, at my Jimmy Choo dinner, my friend Camilla brought me this gift. It is more jewelry from her collection because you guys know how much I love it. So this time I received, let's see, 2 bobby pins. I cannot wait to wear these in my hair, like gonna look so cute. And then here, something that excites me even more. Just wait, how am I gonna do this? This reminds me of Vlogmas because I have to do everything with my left hand. So here we go. I received a bee cuff, which looks stunning. And I received these earrings, which is just one, but looks like many. obsessed. I'm gonna link it all below.
Tam, are you ready for bed?
Almost. Well, obviously with full face of makeup. After filming for a little while, I'm now like so cozy and so comfy in my bedroom. I miss this bedroom so much as we spent like the whole day at the office basically. That's it now. I'm in my pajamas. You guys have seen this pajama so many times actually. I have it in a few colors. It's by Intimissimi. You guys know I love Intimissimi pajamas the most. I have several. Like I have a huge drawer full of just Intimissimi pajamas, and like I just love them because this is like 100% silk. It's the finest silk that I have, and I love the white one because it just fits in my bedroom. Do you want to watch a movie?
Yeah, let's do it.
And guys, new day today. I've just received a few parcels in the post, so I wanted to open them for you guys to see, kind of to show you I'm like completely no makeup in a tracksuit. Christina's working here in the background, so you might hear her typing, and we're trying to work hard this week on like sorting everything, clearing everything before the Vlogmas season starts. So let me show you what's in these parcels that arrived today. There is something very festive looking here from Dior. I'm always so excited for Dior packages. Let's see, always struggle opening things with my left hand. There we go. So if I'm not mistaken, I always recognize the golden packaging as their Christmas packaging. These are their Diorific Matte Rouges nail polish, right? Like a beautiful purpley burgundy color of their nail polish. Then we have a box of their new fragrance called Joy. I love always their 5-color eyeshadows. This is a blush. And then let's open these and then I'll show them to you. Okay, their annual glittery gold nail polish, which is always so cool. Then the colors, the eyeshadows are this season metallic. So we have like sort of a gold, silver, dark gray, maybe like a kind of gray bronzy color, and a really glittery silver. This says it's a blush, but I'd say it's a highlighter, and it's in color Midnight Wish. Now, isn't this just simply stunning to add that glow for party nights? And then lipsticks, they're matte lipsticks which smell divine, by the way, and are packed in these beautiful gold, well, packaging obviously. These 3 shades. I will link it all below for you guys. The next parcel that I would like to show you, it's from MAC Cosmetics, and from the press release that I'm looking at here, it looks like it's all about like shiny pretty things. So let's see. I love that it's actually like not a real bow but a fake one, which makes it so much easier to open, right? And then inside there's some amazing beauty products. By the way, it arrived in this, and I have to be very honest, I hate this. It's like mess for recycling, for unpacking. It's just like what you have in your shredder machine, if you know what I mean. Like, it's very bulky as well, but I'm very excited about the products. So we have some pigments here which are going to be perfect for the party season as well. I think these are the lip glasses or the lip glosses. These 2 products are basically products of my life. The lipstick on the right is in shade Baby Town, and the lip gloss, or the lip glass, how MAC call it, on the left side is in shade Scarcely Seen. So there we go, my favorite nudes. So now that I have opened those parcels with you guys, I'm gonna start my day with, of course, as always, cup of coffee. It's not even morning actually anymore, but you know, cup of coffee and work with my always. You will be in next shot, so get ready for this one. Many of you wonder, like, what do we really do, like, when we're together, what's Christina's job and stuff like that. So maybe we can answer a question, like, few questions that I get most frequently in this vlog as well. But basically, last night or whole day yesterday, we worked on this huge best Black Friday 2018 shopping guide. It was Black Friday, so I've done a blog post. These pictures were shot by Doshan, and then besides that, I have, well, some of these things got sold out pretty quickly, but I've like created galleries for you guys that you can shop like my favorite things with all the discount codes and all the sort of like links, codes and details, basically like a full-on shopping guide. I always have a shop section on my my blog, where you have like under 100 new in beauty accessories wishlist gift ideas. So like inspiration for what to shop throughout the whole year. Basically, there are like different pages. So like new in, you can have a look at the things that I recently bought. Wishlist are the things that I wish I had, and so on and so on. So if you haven't checked that out yet, check it out. Christina's working a lot on helping me with codes, but also like emails, and in general she's like does all the communications with our partners, etc. So that's that. Now she's gone for a little break, and I'm gonna try and tidy the office because I'm trying to keep it really tidy and nice before the vlogmas starts. So let's do this. Also guys, before I start, I wanted to share with you my favorite drawer in my office table, and it's my favorite drawer because it's basically all the stuff that I need. Like I have some hair ties here, and why, like, what I mean by it's like favorite things that I need is like favorite things for my personal use. So I have some magnesium, some zinc tablets, and this is something that I received. It's a chromium and cinnamon complex. I've never actually used it yet. I don't know. It's for like sugar maintenance levels apparently, but I received that as a goodie bag when I ordered something online. Here I have my nail oils, cuticle oils and things like that, as well as anti-stress oil. This is really great. It's by Aveda and it's called Stress Fix. I just applied and it makes me really relaxed. Here I have a bunch of lip balms, my favorite Dior one, L'Occitane hand cream, and then my Revita lash, which I love to apply throughout the day. And usually when I'm at home, I'm not wearing any mascara or any eyebrow products, so it's quite easy to apply them. And this way I never forget. I have a bunch of pens, some diaries. Oh, I love this as well. It's a L'Occitane cream ultra rich. I'm very excited to light this one because it's still brand new. I literally just told you how we spent a whole afternoon working in the office
and did not leave the house at all.
And our life is very boring at the moment, unless the last week that we were in London running around doing meetings and working. We're now working administrational stuff at the office behind the computers in the same matching cashmere knits. So we wanted to answer to some of your most asked questions, which are usually about Christina, about work as a blogger, career advice and stuff like that, because I think that's always quite exciting. And the question that I got on my Instagram the most, because I asked you to ask me questions, is how did you guys meet?
We have this question a lot actually, like in meetings as well. Basically, I worked at Cosmo and Elle in Serbia, and Tam came to the cover around 2 years ago. It's I think 2 years now. Yeah, it's 2 years. If you guys remember, it was the June edition. It was like that blue.
We shot it
background.
in April, and like April, yeah, and March.
But it was June edition, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the anniversary. Anyways, so I worked as an assistant to the marketing director of Elle and Cosmo. Tam fell in love with me at the shoot, thought I was like so capable and just hands-on, knew my fashion stuff, and yeah, basically I was moving to London anyways right after that. I came to London, we had a few meetings, started liking each other more and more, and then started eventually working together.
This is the truth. I actually never even thought I would hire you when I met you. However, you really nailed it at the interview. You were so much better on one-to-one than like when everybody else was there, and I thought you were very passionate. Like actually I knew what got you a job. It was the thing that you said to me.
Oh, I never knew this. Okay.
Well, I know it. You told me about, well, I'm gonna tell you later. It's not for camera. It's very, I feel like it's very private. But you were like, this is what I want to do for you next year. I want to get you into this.
Okay, I remember.
So you're very proactive, and you were like, I want to do this for you. I want to get you into this. And for me, I like when people are proactive because I don't like working with people who are like, so what do you need me to do? Like, I'm just sitting here, like, you know, kind of not understanding, like, but I'd rather not do anything. And you were very like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I think it's good to do this, and that's what like immediately
there was a vision
like.
there.
There was a vision, yeah. So I was like, okay, this girl has potential.
Got it.
But that's how we met. So we met through Cosmo and Elle in Serbia, and then Christina moved to London, and we started working together, which kind of worked well. Someone asked how much is she old? How much is she older than you?
Well, I'm fine revealing my age. Are you?
I'm very fine, but I think people think you're older than me.
Maybe.
I'm joking.
Maybe,
sure
I don't know.
I'm sure not.
I'm 24, turning 25 in June. And you are 29,
There's no need saying
turning
how old are we
30
turning
in
next
March.
year. There's no need to
Well,
say.
they can do the math. Basically, I'm 5 years younger than her.
Okay. By the way, I think some people also think we're sisters.
We get that a lot. We get that a lot.
Sisters. Like, so people think Christina is my sister. She's not my sister, but we get it all the time. Like on planes, trains, meetings, everywhere. So to the point that I once told her I wish she would do my try on haul, and I would just put an emoji over her face, like, or not even an emoji. I just, you know, if we do look alike,
Because
so
our
much.
bodies are so identical.
Yeah, but I think it could
I
be
think
so
you are
easy.
blind at times. Let me tell you that.
You can be my what is the word in English?
I think it's a stuntman.
You can be my stuntman.
Yeah.
Okay. How old is Christina and what university did she go to?
Okay, as I said, I'm turning 25 in June, and I went to the American University of Paris in Paris, obviously. Graduated December 2015.
Who is Chris? Obviously, to me, she's my assistant. She's also my friend and like a kind of right hand for a lot of things. Like, she does a lot of different things, like from emails to like a kind of partnerships, like
Negotiations.
communication manager. But she's not my manager. So a lot of people think she's my manager, but she's not my manager. She is more like a right hand, and she helps me with from like. Sometimes she would even like book my hairdresser appointment if I'm like on a plane taking off. But sometimes she takes like really serious tasks, like talking to big brands, like negotiating stuff, looking at contracts, etc. But
But that came with time.
yeah, that
That
came
didn't
down.
come immediately.
Yeah, but who is Chris? And also she runs my time. She runs my schedule completely. But who is Chris privately? I know one word.
Please do elaborate.
Foodie.
Okay, yes, I love my food. I'm definitely super like passionate about that. Don't know if you can tell.
Fashionista.
I like my I like my fashion as well. Like I'm very like into like the online thing.
Netflix
so
connoisseur.
I know that as well. I watch every show there is to watch. Shout out to all my Grey's Anatomy fans. I don't know who I am. I'm just like
I know clearly.
I
know
don't know. It's like
better.
super hard to like describe yourself.
Christina's a super fashionable girl who needs to wash her hair every morning in order to be in a good mood. She also needs to eat in order to be in a good mood. And if you promise to take her to a good restaurant that she saw on Instagram and really like bookmarked, she will be like so happy and her eyes will open like this big. And basically it's very easy to make her happy. Like her happiness comes from her stomach.
Basically, if there's a guy watching this now and wants to win my heart, she said it all.
Right? Also, her shoe size is 40 and she likes Fendi, if there's any guys watching this.
Next question.
Let me see.
That was so good.
There's a lot of questions
Oh,
how to get over a breakup.
Okay, this is my high school secretary. Bocchi desi, ciao. She's like her
Sending
antics.
regards.
Sorry, can we just say her antics are kind of legendary in my high school. So
Basically, Christina's not
I'm
really used to
legendary.
using camera, but what she meant to say is that her secretary left a comment saying that Christina's antics are legendary.
my high school secretary.
Yeah. How do you guys solve a conflict that arises during work? Well, it depends between us or between us and other people.
I think they mean between us.
Oh. It's kind of like when you fight with your sister, like you fight for a second because you're annoyed at each other and the next moment you're kind of like, okay, I still cannot live without you kind of thing.
Well, I will say this. Tam is definitely someone that like she likes structure and she likes things to be very organized and like straight to the point. I will sometimes like send her like voice notes like prolong and like she'll won't even listen to them because she doesn't
I'll
have
be
the
like,
time
get
or
to the point
patience.
because there's 3-minute voice note being like, so I just looked at this email.
Anyways, what I will say this is that obviously we all make mistakes, so I definitely tend to make some of them sometimes. But Tam has a very good way of like dealing with it because she'll sit me down and she'll say, you know, this is what you did wrong. Now let's make a list of the things you can do to improve that. And to prevent these mistakes from ever happening again. So like now what we like do like every 3 months, like a reflection.
Yeah.
Of what I'm doing good, where areas like where I can improve, and I definitely appreciate that because like I think you learn a lot about yourself, but also like I don't view it as criticism. I just really
But you
view it-
improved so
Yeah.
much to when we started working together. Like you improved as an employee, as in every kind of way. And I think everybody makes mistakes. Like
Yeah.
I make mistakes, you make mistakes, we all, because we're not robots, we're not
Yeah.
computers. And my one, like I have a few kind of like policies when we work together. And one policy is like it's fine to make mistakes. There's like it's absolutely fine even when they're big bad mistakes, but you have to admit them. I hate when people make
Yeah, me
mistakes and
too.
they're like, no, that wasn't me. Okay, there's a mistake, no problem. However, how can we reflect on this and what's the action plan to prevent this mistake from never happening again? And also, like, I sometimes get very agitated when I feel like a lot of pressure, and that those are the times when I need like pressure relieved off me.
Right.
But I think Christina is like really learning like about that about me. Like she's learning that that's the way I work.
And sometimes it really
How-
helps, like if you pay attention to like the small things, which is something you do so well. But and I see that with you, and then like I try to see like okay, so she's not like.
But
in
I
this
was
and-
thinking about that the other day. Now you kind of started like it's quite difficult.
Because I'm a Gemini also, by the way, so like
It's quite difficult getting to know like how this works and thinking so much ahead.
Yeah.
Like my schedule is such that once I leave England in few days, I will not be back until like 6th of December. And if I need a parcel or something, Christina is already logistically planning. If I have any deadlines before 6th, they have to arrive before, I don't know, like 28th of November. And now she learned to think that way, but it's a process and it's something that I think like would take time for anybody. But I think you got hang of it now.
yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, I'm definitely a fan of Home Alone. I love
Really?
Home
I
Alone.
love all Home Alones.
And
as
I
well.
love Love Actually.
I love The Holiday and I love Love Actually.
I love that Hollywood Cameron Diaz. No,
Yeah.
Jude Law. Yeah.
Someone's asking if this is your first job. Well,
No.
not really, but I think that
It's the first like
no. I don't think it's your first job, but I think it's the first one where your boss is like the most demanding
Yeah.
person on earth. Like,
yeah.
it's
Well,
hardcore.
yeah, definitely.
Why, Chris? I think like I was desperate. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
That's so funny though. I told her straight away. I'm super upfront and very honest. And I told her, listen, like if you have any secret aspirations of becoming a blogger, and the only reason why you would like to join my team is so that you're in spotlight and that you
Yeah,
become a
for sure.
blogger and that you just like learn how it works. Like please give up now because I will figure out in a month, which I would. It's very obvious when people are just trying to get
Yeah.
close to you so that
We
they
had
can.
that conversation straight up.
And
yeah.
she was like, I would never. I'm not interested in any way. And like
But like I told you, like, I love fashion. That's all
Yeah.
that's like I really am passionate about it.
Does Christina work full time for you or more like an honorary basis?
Full time, guys, full time.
Full time, every day, and I'm quite demanding. I'm like, you have to be like super responsive to me, like 9 to 6 every day. Of course, you get like lunch break, but that's it. Weekends, you don't have to be like super on call, but I still kind of text
You get that occasional
know,
message
weekends
on
as
a
well.
Saturday, on a
I
Sunday.
text her on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm like, okay, you don't have to answer, or like not right now, but I will still text you. How is Tamara like as a boss? Is it tough?
I think a lot of people would say it's tough. For me,
Yeah.
I appreciate the toughness because I'm someone like I really like to be better every single year. Like I want to be a better version of myself, and you help me with that. Like you really do. Like I never view anything as a criticism from her. Just like okay, this is how you can improve.
You're very hardworking. Like, surprisingly for your age, surprisingly hardworking.
But she like one of the biggest lessons is definitely like she doesn't like when I assume something because most of the time that assumption is wrong.
It's something that I drag from the pharmacy days. What people have to understand, like
Yeah.
in pharmacy, you cannot assume. If like old man comes to buy something, you cannot assume it's for him. It could be for a baby that he has at home, and that could be dangerous. So that's kind of why I never assume.
People are asking how you get over a breakup.
Yeah, I guess Christina can answer to that question.
Yeah, because my recent breakup was 7 months ago.
But, well, you're not a good one to answer this question because you never really suffered.
Ooh, nice one there.
You go, girl. Favorite moments of oh my god, we had so many, like so many. I have few. So, They're mostly non-work related.
Yeah, I think mine are not work related too.
One favorite moment was we were in Paris. I never really drink, guys, and
I know, that's fun.
I mean I do drink, but it's so hard to get me drunk. Like really, really never. I don't really like drinking. Don't enjoy it. Never drink. But I had like 2 cocktails and they were so strong.
Was it Plaza?
Yeah, and I got so tipsy at this party, and we had to walk like maybe. No, actually, our hotel was like 10-minute away. But Christina was like, okay, I think we're gonna walk home. So we walked home in like high heels, both of us in February, like so cold. But I was laughing for 10 minutes, like straight laughing because I was tipsy. I love that. Then every time that you get drunk, like, I mean, I'm not like, we don't get drunk actually. We just have like one drink and we're like tipsy. So those kind of moments were fun because we just get so relaxed because our work tempo is so.
And I tend to flirt a lot with guys.
Oh my god. Like, she constantly flirts with people that like taxi drivers, waiters, coach, like checking people. So I'm constantly walking behind her being like, stop flirting. So many.
There's a lot of like inside jokes that I don't really want to share.
Yeah, but also like she had a few really like moments that she impressed me. Like she would literally sell ice to Eskimo, and I'm like, how did you do that?
But
My
like
favorite thing about Christina is that she doesn't know any expressions in Serbian
at all.
because she like got schooled in international schools and schooled abroad.
My favorite moments, I definitely have like a lot of favorite trips. I think that was like, you guys obviously, you know, because you follow Tam, like you see all the places she goes to, and like I definitely am grateful that I can accompany her to some of these places. LA was like my favorite trip so far.
Oh, I love when you were like not even interested in Tom Cruise, and then I was like, there's Tom Cruise, and you were like, where? Chris is like very laid back. She's happy with her oat milk latte a day, like a acai bowl, loves healthy life, loves eating out. I'm very like structured, not so laid back, like control freak, but like I'm very protective over her. So like she would sometimes not care, but I'd be like, if there's like a guy that's kind of interested, but like kind of not being good enough, I'd get very protective, like kind of as like when you have a younger sister, you know, like sometimes I treat her like that. I immediately like cross
most
people
of the
off
time
my
they're
list.
not good enough, just putting that out there.
Oh look, this is so much better now. We have so much more light. Why didn't I do this straight away?
You coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one thing I
That's
love,
one
you guys.
thing.
Like, I love Sex and the City, so does she. And right off the bat in our first meeting, we were like, we had like Sex and the City jokes like in the middle of the conversation. I love that.
Yeah,
like,
I love that. You know, every Friends and every Sex and the City reference
I
is
love
so
that.
important.
Like, I appreciate more like the lessons that I learned from her. And like I see her like do her thing at events, like where she's like networking and talking to people, and like I see people appreciating their time with her and like falling in love with
And
you.
she's like, why do people want to
I
spend
really don't
time
know.
with her? No, I'm joking.
I really don't. I don't know. But like, you know, I see that and I'm just like, sometimes I think, how does she do it? And I get that question asked a lot in Serbia whenever I'm back home. People will always just be like, what is her secret? Like, how does she do it? How does she take so many flights in a month? And I'm like, you know, she's a machine. She's not normal. She's an alien.
Does Chris ever get a free day? She does. I just told you that. But she also can't get holidays.
Yeah.
She never wants to though. We have this one
depends.
rule. If you have a bad day or if you have a
I love,
lazy
yeah,
day,
this is like something I actually
you tell
really
me you have a
appreciate.
bad day, but you have to tell me in advance because I plan my content and my workload in advance. So if I'm counting on you for tomorrow,
Yeah.
and you tell me like, oh, by the way, like, you just disappear, that's really bad. But if you tell me like, I'm like very like stressed or I'm having issues or I'm ill or whatever, I can understand. It's very important for me to have like a friendship relationship where we understand each other so that there are no lies, there is no like, you know, like
This wouldn't
blaming
work if
someone else.
we weren't friends.
Everything is super, super, super transparent. We have rules, we follow the rules, and if someone forgets to follow the rules, someone reminds them to follow the rule, and someone reminds me as well to follow the rule. So it's very like straightforward.
This would not work if we weren't friends. It
And
just wouldn't.
Chris, what would you say is the last question that is actually your job?
Guys, like I take over the initial like projects, negotiations, and then I handle her calendar. I set up
books, flight tickets,
and like hotels,
makes plans, logistics, organizes even deliveries. I don't know if you're in focus, by the way. Now you are. Yeah, be in line with me. Organizes so many like
books like meetings in London, like full days in London. Takes over like a lot of the boring stuff, but like,
She kind of likes it.
yeah, I kind of like it.
She likes to carry bags as well, like shopping bags.
Who doesn't?
It's just like we complement each other. So
I
like,
feel like people think like this is like a Devil Wears Prada kind of situation where like it's not.
basically it's like there's two of me to do the behind the scene jobs.
I think what people fail to realize is that there is so much organization with everything that
Yeah.
you do. Like especially if like you're organizing if a shoot is like in London and you're in LA and then you're in New York and then you're in Arizona and then it's like
And then I also have an agency which Christina is
in touch with.
yeah. So we have like a triangle. We are all working together.
Well, I hope people know what I do now.
And it's been a long week. It's Friday afternoon now, and I'm very excited to wrap it all up. So I've tidied my office. It's all like so beautiful and nice. Now I'm gonna get rid of this filming equipment which you can see in the background and try and tidy up a bit of this because it's still from all the trips and stuff like that. I'm gonna go have shower, get into my white silk pajamas, and sleep. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to show you. Since Christmas is coming soon, I actually have made like a shopping guide on my blog, and I just recently got 2 new things from Intimissimi. You guys know that obviously besides the pajamas, I also wear the underwear, and look at this top, which is kind of like a bustier corset. I'm very excited to wear this. You might see it in the next vlog because I feel like this will be perfect for nights out. I have actually also included this and this bra, which I really like because of these like strappy details, and at the back is very cute as well. But also at the front it has like, I don't know how to explain it, but the detailing is very pretty, so you can wear it like under a blazer or a dress or something like that. I have also included a link to that on my blog, so you can check it out. So yeah, please do excuse this tired face and the lol hairstyle. Like I said, it was a very long week, but I am so excited to take the weekend off. I will be reading and just like enjoying my living space. I will also be getting ready for Vlogmas, so I guess next vlog that you see will be from Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and that I managed to make something out of the material that I have. I am looking forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye guys!